Cause you're done fucked up and you're scared of it. You better learn from a man who's afraid to dance with a witch like me and a wicked trance. Cause I've been around for a million years. No matter how hard you try, you can't fuck with this. I've been around for a million years. No matter how hard you try, you can't fuck with this.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Skegness, Sanctum, Immortality, and we have a hell of a show for you. I'm Jordan Fox, your sole commentator for the evening, but what better way to kick off than this man? Ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring from Jackson, Mississippi, weighing 308 pounds, the superior being Xavier! And the pyro goes off, and what a way to kick this show off. Xavier has been on the run of a lifetime. He doesn't win every match he's in, but I don't think that he needs to. I think he goes out there to put on a show, whether he wants to admit it or not, and this guy has it. He has that it factor. He has exactly what you need to be a superstar in this business. That is the superior being Xavier. That's what makes him superior, and that's what he goes out to show every night. And I think this show seems to be a sign of potentially things to come for Xavier. He's kicking off the show. He's on the poster. Look at the pyro. The crowd loves him. The man from Jackson, Mississippi. Some like to say he's from Louisiana. Some like to say he's from all sorts of places, but he is from only one. And you know, he's called this his home across a couple different platforms. He's said that Sanctum feels like home to him. He's been competing here for quite a few months now as he looks to get a massive victory over Ivan Volkov. Ivan Volkov, of course, was in the #1 contenders match last Sanctum show at solitary confinement. He has a big challenge ahead of him here in Xavier. And there's the familiar sounds of the Soviet Union and Russia, none other than the Russian himself. What will we see from this man? Ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring from the Soviet Union, Ivan Volkov. What will we see from this man here tonight? We saw a hellacious battle between himself and VIP at solitary confinement as he stares down a fan in the front row. What will we see against the much larger Xavier? Of course, in his battle against VIP, Volkov, weighing 204 pounds, was the much larger man, but he is now the much smaller man going up against Xavier's 308 pounds. Massive size difference between these two. It's going to play a factor. We saw it play a factor at solitary confinement. It was just the reverse direction as Ivan soaks in this crowd here in Skegness, England, in the Embassy Theatre. Thank you for joining us this evening. We are excited. A massive card for you. We're going to see CZB go up against Samuel McTavish, Phillip Adams versus Johnny Stage, and of course our main event for the Lincolnshire Championship, Jackson Bates versus Freddie Fox. But here we go. Big fight feel, big card feel. And the bell rings, and here we go. Volkov with a full Nelson suplex, immediately taking down Xavier, and that is not the way I thought this match was going to start. And immediately to the elevated vice grip. The elevated vice grip right away locked in, but Xavier looked like he was fighting out immediately. Immediately, Xavier goes to the eyes, and a massive float over cutter there, a rolling cutter from Xavier from the 300-pounder, and a reverse elbow there. A spinning back elbow taking down Volkov. It looks like he caught him right in the eye there. And now up, and the Fallen Angel connects already. We're a minute in this match. Oh my God, rear naked choke. Rear naked choke is locked in. We're a minute in here. Volkov's got to fight the hands of Xavier. He's got to fight the hands. Can he escape? He's got to escape here, and he fights the arm. Breaking through the arm, just like I said, and back elbows there, and it does look like Volkov's been busted open right by the eye. I think that was from that spinning back elbow. Man, 45 seconds in, made Volkov bleed, hit him with a fallen angel, and put him right into a rear naked. But Volkov's quickly taken over and back into the elevated vice grip. We've seen him choke men out like this. He has 308 pounds in the air, the pound for pound strength from Volkov, and a Moscow torpedo headbutt. Man, what a appropriate move there. The torpedo takes down Volkov, and right to the elevated spine buster. The high angle spine buster now, trading finishers here. Volkov looking to end it again, picking up Xavier. What the hell is this? And a fallen angel from Volkov. A fallen angel from Volkov, and now saying, look at me. Remember, this is a Sanctum contest. Anything goes. No count out, no rope break, no disqualifications. It's submission or KO only as Xavier now takes over with the elevated suplex there. Unbelievable. I apologize for the hot start. I can't keep up with the action as he sends Volkov over the top rope, but man, I mean, these two hit everything there was. And look at Xavier firing the crowd up, saying, let's go. Xavier now to the outside, picking Volkov up. What a hot start to this contest. That is not how I expected this to go, although maybe I should have, as Xavier smashes Volkov's head into the barricade there. And now back in the ring once more. Remember, anything goes. They can grab weapons. They can hit low blows. They can use the ropes to cheat. They can do whatever they would like. Xavier looks to go up high, but Volkov moves out of the way, and a big face wash from Volkov in the corner. Submission or KO is the only way to win. I have a feeling this one might be over sooner than later. Two strong men just beating the living hell out of each other as Volkov strikes down Xavier to the mat. And Volkov again getting fired up. And another reverse elbow from Xavier. Another back elbow from Xavier, taking down Volkov. That does damage. Remember, there's already been a fallen angel. There's already been a rear naked choke and a massive Superman punch from Volkov to the ground. A massive punch. That's a lot of weight going straight to the dome of Xavier. And now Volkov to the outside. I think Xavier's been busted open. Kendo stick in hand. Here we go. And just cracking Xavier over the head. And now cracking Volkov back in the ribs. This is high intensity, high stature here as he's caning Volkov with this kendo stick. And just beating the hell out of that thing. Snapped in half. Oh my God. Xavier bringing Volkov back up to his feet. Another one. Could it be? Another fallen angel connects from Xavier. Unbelievable. Is that a KO? Is he out? But Xavier's not having the ref end this thing. He's not asking the ref to end this thing. Table's coming out here. Is Xavier going to put the table in the ring? Where is he going with it? I think he's trying to decide how he wants to punish Ivan Volkov. Wants to punish Ivan Volkov. Xavier's got to set that table up and punish Volkov by sending him through it. And Volkov, look at this. Look at the game here from Volkov. Back in. Is he going to stop him? And a hit to the skull from Xavier using that wood table. And another crack to the skull as Xavier's looking to set this thing up and again punish Volkov. Can he put Volkov through the table? I think that would be a massive end to this contest. But Volkov scoops up Xavier, 300-pounder in the air. Xavier out the back door. Xavier's got to get him up. Here he is. I thought he was going for another fallen angel. Volkov now. Shots to the gut from Ivan Volkov. Straight to the gut of Xavier. Who is going through that thing first? Xavier's strategizing here. Really looking to be trying to find a way and up for a powerbomb position. Could this be it? Through the table goes Ivan Volkov, crashing down. Is Xavier going to call that the KO? Is that going to be it? And right into the rear naked choke. Right into the rear naked choke. Massive strikes here. I think this is it. Ivan's got to last. Ivan's lasting the rear naked. Remember, it takes 7 seconds. Does Xavier have it in all the way? Is Xavier going to make Volkov tap? Volkov's got to stay in this thing. Volkov's got to stay alive. He's got to stay alive as he fights the arms. fights the arms of Xavier, and another back elbow. Getting out of the rear naked. Unbelievable. I thought that was it. And now overhand rights. Volkow scoops him. Clutch throw there from Ivan Volkow. What a back and forth contest. Volkow back out again, and another kendo stick in hand. Another kendo stick in hand, and a spinning back elbow from Xavier. Again, that's the third or fourth one of the match. Volkow fighting back. Who was going to end this thing first? Volkow maybe looking for a bear hug. And look at the blood on Xavier's face. Look at the blood on the superior being's face. And a Dragon Sleeper. Dragon Sleeper out of nowhere. Xavier taking too much time. Volkow going to the ground. Could this be it? Could this be it? Volkow's second submission. He had that elevated vice grip, and now the Dragon Sleeper. Remember, that is the finisher of our Lincolnshire champion, Jackson Bates. Is this it? Cranking on the neck. Xavier's lasting in this thing. Xavier's last stands. He rolls out the back door, and a stomp at the back of the neck. Xavier's busted wide open, and the damage looks to be done. But another fallen angel. Xavier scooped him right up. The face of Volkow is gushing, and now back into a rear naked, and I think Ivan's got no choice but to tap here. I think he's got to tap out. He's going to, and there we go. Volkow taps out. My God. What a hot contest to start the evening. Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, the superior being, Xavier. An unbelievable contest, but ladies and gentlemen, we have to take a break and go to a word from one of our sponsors.
And just because they don't move doesn't mean they're dead. They're alive.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, what a hellacious contest. A fantastic opening contest and an even better win from Xavier. But up next, we move on to our second contest of the evening, Phillip Adams versus Johnny Stage. We've seen Johnny Stage with Logan Luger in their tag team looking to be a part of that wingman division. But Phillip Adams, he's not new to this. He has been around. He's even competed in Sanctum, but he has never been on a stage like this in Sanctum. Immortality is where people become immortal, and Phillip Adams looks to do just that against Johnny Stage. Phillip Adams went on a large winning streak, never being pinned or submitted for over a year until he lost to a former No Limits champion in Al Walker. And since then, Phillip Adams has been renewed. He has been a different Phillip Adams. We've seen a more positive Phillip Adams. What will we see tonight from these two men? And here we go. Here comes the slaughterer. Ladies and gentlemen, from Slaughtering Town, weighing 205 pounds, Phillip Adams. Again, like I said, Phillip Adams has been on quite the tear, and he's been renewed. We saw him win on Team No Limits at War of the Roses, and he's cashing in that opportunity this month at Fear Fantasy Island 3. And this seems to be maybe a redirected path for Phillip Adams here in Sanctum. Is he looking to maybe step up to the Lincolnshire champion? I mean, it's tough to say. You can see the bat in hand there from Phillip Adams, a iconic piece from the man behind the slaughter. But what does he need to do tonight to beat Johnny Stage? Again, this match is Sanctum rules. No disqualifications, no countouts, no rope breaks. All weapons are permitted. You must KO or submit your opponent to win. And here comes Johnny Stage, and I'm excited to see what this guy can do. He seems to kind of be all about fun and games, and look at him rocking out there. A hell of a song here. Is this from Mortal Kombat? And smashing the guitar there. Johnny Stage making quite the entrance, but I'm excited to see what we see from him. He's in great shape. Ladies and gentlemen, from Los Angeles, California, weighing 191 pounds, Johnny Stage. I was saying he looks to be in great shape as we see Stage across the belt there. Johnny's got to take the fight to a veteran in Phillip Adams. Phillip has been around the block once or twice. It's no surprise that Phillip knows his way around a 20 by 20. As Stage drums on the turnbuckles, he looks to be about fun, but my guess is the brutality comes out here shortly. My question is he going to wear sunglasses in the ring? Because we've seen that from him before. Johnny Stage, Phillip Adams, here we go. And the bell rings. And he's wearing the glasses in the ring. Phillip Adams taking the strikes to Johnny Stage. Boots, chops, forearms, punches. Putting everything he can into these shots. Johnny all the way in the corner as Phillip stomps away. What a hot start from Phillip. I didn't know what was going to happen there. And Phillip in the opposite corner saying, let's go, give me what you got. As the sunglasses remain on Johnny Stage. And Adams now walking ominously back over to Stage saying, come on, get up, what do you got? And listen to this crowd. And Stage off the top rope, and a huge lariat off the top. Surprising Adams as he gloated, and that's Phillip has been known for that a time or two, taking a little bit too much time to soak in the atmosphere as Stage rakes the eyes of Phillip Adams. And a huge headbutt there to the gut from Stage to Adams. Remember, this has to be a victory by submission or KO, and he just slapped him in the face. He just slapped Phillip Adams in the face. And a huge Spanish fly now from Johnny Stage, taking down the man behind the slaughter. And Stage on the top rope, and a huge Hurricane Rana from the top rope to the outside. Massive athleticism there from Johnny Stage, the much lighter. And look at this, whipping Phillip Adams around. When's the last time you saw Phillip Adams get tossed like that? Johnny Stage is looking good. Johnny Stage is looking good here as he whips Phillip Adams to the ground again on a neck breaker and then reverse somersaults onto the body of Adams. That was a huge Hurricane Run off the top rope. Massive implications there as Stage looks to just up the pace. Flying high, Phillip Adams now catching the arm. Rights of his own. Throwing back strikes. Trying to knock Johnny Stage unconscious here. That's the goal of this match. Kicks to the gut. Hard shots to the midsection. And a huge back roundhouse kick from Phillip Adams. Taking down Stage. That was a massive kick that has put men out before. As he throws Stage to the outside. Stage on the outside now, excuse me. Adams looking down at Johnny Stage, taunting him, saying, get up. Phillip Adams now up to the top rope. Huge corkscrew, but look at Stage. He stepped back. Stage stepped back. I thought he was going to walk into it. He took about a half step back there as Phillip Adams crashed to the ground. Massive misstep from Phillip Adams. Stage being the smarter and the quicker competitor here as he rakes the eyes. A little underhanded tactics. But he is being the smarter and the quicker competitor, and that might be what is needed to beat Phillip Adams. Can you imagine if Johnny Stage, this upstart, submits a guy like Phillip Adams, and a huge stop there from Phillip Adams, taking down Johnny Stage nearly out of nowhere. Adams now, where's he bringing Stage? Over to the barricade. Throwing Stage into the barricade now, and this is where Phillip, I fear, a huge knee to the side of the head. I fear he's going to get ugly here. I fear he's going to get gruesome. brutal and vicious as he stomps. Look at this. Knees just dropping on the back. And now taking a curtsy and a bow is Adams. Dropping 4 knees there on the back of Johnny Stage. This is where Adams has no mercy. He throws him again against the barricade. Adams has got to do enough damage that he can tap him out or knock him out. What's he looking for here? Hoisting up Stage over the barricade and a boot to the side of the head from Philip Adams, and that's what I'm talking about. That's that brutality as we see him wipe the eyes. And no. Here we go, a baseball bat in hand. Classic vintage Philip Adams. Vintage Philip Adams here as he's going to wind up and crack the skull of Stage, not once but twice to the skull as Philip just twirls the bat in hand. Absolutely brutal. And listen to this crowd. They love it. They love Adams. They love Philip Adams in the bat, the man behind the slaughter. But Stage fights back. Tosses Adams in the ring. Bat in hand. Comes in. Huge shot to Adams with the bat. And tries to beat him again. And another shot to the skull. To the ribs now. Just swiping away, but Adams fights back. Adams with an adrenaline rush. Huge spinning back kick. Adams trying to stay in this thing, saying, you want to fight? You want to bring this bat to me? Then let's go. Misses a forearm in the corner. Philip was trying to end it there, as was Stage. Airplane center of the ring here. Airplane twirling Adams around. That might leave him in a bad way. And now back the other direction. That might leave Adams in a bad way here as Stage needs to end this thing. Tosses Adams down, tries to find his balance. Is that enough to beat Philip Adams? And is this? Here we go, a submission attempt into a bulldog choke here from Johnny Stage. Is he going to tap Philip Adams out? Does Philip Adams tap out here? Stage might have done enough damage. 2 big cracks to the skull of Adams from Johnny Stage. He's got the bulldog choke in now. He's got to make Adams tap here. He's got to make him tap. Does he have it in? It looks like Philip is in trouble. Bad way here for Philip Adams. But no. Reverse elbows from Philip Adams. Escapes the bulldog choke. And another stop from Philip Adams. That crushes your larynx. Crushes your collarbone. And out the back door, the soul enslavement from Philip Adams. That's got to be it, and I think that busted open Johnny Stage. And now, a crucifixion of sorts, but Stage immediately escaping. I think that soul's enslavement busted open Johnny Stage there. Philip Adams reverses once more. He's got to make him submit or knock out here. And in the air, into a rear naked choke now. Elevated suplex into a rear naked choke. Does he have him? 7 seconds is all it takes. 7 seconds is all it takes. Stage has been in this thing for too long. He's been in this rear naked for too long. Can Philip Adams make him tap? And he taps out. Stage taps out. And Philip Adams is the winner. And here is your winner. The man behind the slaughter, Philip Adams. What a contest from these two. Ladies and gentlemen, we have to go to another sponsor, but more when we come back.
The only thing better than getting a Lexus this December is to give one.
Merry Christmas, baby.
Terry, is that?
Yep, a fully loaded, top-of-its-class 2020 Lexus.
I can't believe. Yo, dumbass would do something like this without consulting me.
Wait until you hear about the low APR they're offering.
Low APR. We are a working-class couple with awful credit. We had to put a deposit down at Cricket Wireless. How much?
For the decorative bow?
How much for the f***ing Lexus?
Sorry to interrupt. Should I keep playing?
No!
Yes.
Terry, why would you buy this Lexus when you know damn well we are still defaulting on the Ford Fiesta?
We're defaulting on the Ford Fiesta. I traded that in for this bad boy right here.
You traded in the Ford Fiesta?
I lowered the hell out of these payments.
There are payments? What kind of gift comes with payments?
Think about it.
Shut up, Terry. God, what in the hell is wrong with you? Why would you do this?
I just wanted us to have a Lexus December to remember.
Well, we gon' have a December to remember because I'm divorcing your ass. Keep the car.
Actually, you're gonna have to keep the car.
Why is that?
Kind of put it in your name.
Oh, now that's your ass.
Find the gift that will keep you in financial debt for years to come with a Lexus December to remember. Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, 2 matches are out of the way, and we are on to the co-main event of the evening. And take nothing away from Xavier and Phillips' wins, because they have massive implications, but this one gives me goosebumps. We have Samuel McTavish versus the crazy bastard CZB, and Sam has gone on to say that he thinks CZB is washed up. He thinks the masked version of CZB was better, and this version of CZB is just not it. And CZB had some choice words for him, saying he's going to put Sam in the ground. So this co-main is massive, and it's personal. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm being told that backstage, Sir William Kingdom is in some sort of confrontation.
It's wrestling. But let me explain it to you, since I obviously gave you more credit for your intelligence than you deserved. I am only allowed to compete in 2 places, on the main roster and in the Skegness Sanctum. And with the way that you talk about Skeg Vegas Wrestling, I do not see that match getting booked on the main roster. So that only leaves the Skegness Sanctum. People only go to the Sanctum to settle their personal differences. If you don't believe me, watch the main event match tonight. Those 2 guys absolutely hate each other. People don't go to the Sanctum for money. I think that's been made clear by a certain clown who calls himself a champion, but that's neither here nor there. I do not have any personal issues with you, and I can guarantee that you do not want me to. So it's in your best interest to not even entertain a second match with me.
Well, it looks like, oh my God, Dio with the boot to the face of Kingdom, and then stomping away. Dio just attacks Sir William Kingdom. It sounded like maybe they had a conversation that we missed. Sir William Kingdom with a spear now stomping back away at Dio. I think Kingdom just took over this attack. A massive lariat just laid out Dio. What is going on? Kingdom now picking up Dio Flores. No, not through the table. Not through the table. No, slamming Dio Flores.
You just sealed your fate. You want another match with me? You got it.
Ladies and gentlemen, massive implications there, but we have our co-main. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for a 1 fall, and it is for CZB's God of Sanctum Championship. Well, here we go as we watch the arrival, the return of Samuel McTavish. And what a return it is, and he looks as good as he ever has. Full introductions to come later when they're both in the ring. But man, last time we saw this man was at War of the Roses in a contest for the No Limits Championship, and now he's back in the Sanctum. And of course, Samuel McTavish has quite the history in Sanctum, and I would go as far to say is probably the largest history other than Jackson Bates, our Lincolnshire champion. The man went 5-0 before challenging Jackson Bates for the first ever Lincolnshire Championship, which of course Jackson Bates prevailed and became our first champion. But Sam showed up, and now he's looking to compete against CZB here tonight. But Sam has really had choice words for CZB over the last couple weeks, really saying that CZB is washed up, that he's not the same. And Sam's got to prove that here. Again, this is Sanctum rules. No disqualification, no countouts, no rope breaks. Submit or be KO'd. And here comes the quote-unquote champion, CZB. at solitary confinement, CZB made his arrival here in Sanctum, bringing out a formerly known championship that was the Prince of Vegas championship, little reconstructed, resurfaced, and he's turned it into what he is calling the God of Sanctum championship. Now, this is not a sanctioned championship here in Skegness Sanctum. This is a belt that CZB carries around, but he's looking to defend it, which I commend him for. He's looking to defend it against real competition. And could this be something that potentially becomes sanctioned in the future? CZB donning that mask, the mask he used to wear permanently, not the exact same one, but a mask no less, in his entrance instead of in ring, which I think gives CZB a little bit different of a presentation, gives him a little bit more of an intimate feel as he stalks his way across the ring. Sam McTav looking on as the crazy bastard has arrived. Again, we will get full introductions here shortly, but the God of Sanctum champion is here. I'm excited for this one. This feels personal. This feels big. And there is what it's all about. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for the God of Sanctum Championship. Introducing the challenger from Glasgow, Scotland, weighing 280 pounds, Samuel McTavish. And the champion from the borough of Manhattan, New York, weighing 241 pounds, CZB. Champion and challenger. God of Sanctum title on the line. CZB looks back at that title, hands it over to the referee, and ladies and gentlemen, we are in the co-main event. One more time from the referee. That is what it's all for. Big fight feel. CZB, Sam McTavish. And CZB, the bell rang. CZB ran across the ring. Boot to the face of Samuel McTavish in the corner, and CZB screaming at him. The bell has rung, and a lariat from Samuel McTavish. What a way to start this thing. CZB took it out of the gates hot. And Samuel McTavish throwing CZB against the ropes. Big pick up there and a slam from Sam McTavish. What a start to this match. And Sam saying, this is mine to win. CZB laid out. That's 280 pounds. Slamming him to the mat. We are aware of the force of Samuel McTavish. And a knee from CZB. A knee from CZB. And now on the back, just scratching away at Sam McTavish, trying to bring down the big man. A huge headbutt from CZB. Lifting Sam McTav up into another headbutt. Goes CZB again. And another headbutt. And now just wailing away at the skull of Samuel McTavish. We saw him do this against Xander Cruz at solitary confinement. And this will do some brain damage as he chokes out the bigger man, his challenger here this evening. CZB down in the powerbomb position, scoops both arms, but Sam McTav powering out. McTav is powering out, and an Alabama slam from Samuel McTavish, throwing CZB to the mat. And a lariat there from Samuel McTavish. Another lariat. Sam trying to keep that strength up, scoops him at a huge throw across the ring. Sam's got to keep displaying that power. That's exactly what he did against Jackson Bates. It just didn't end up being enough in the end. But he's got to keep this up. CZB is known to be vicious, brutal. And here we go. Sam McTavish with European uppercuts in the corner. Just uppercutting away. Look at these. Uppercutting away, and this is exactly what he needs. This is the intensity that he lacked against Jackson Bates. We need to see this the entire contest here in the Embassy Theater. Uppercut after uppercut after uppercut after uppercut after uppercut after uppercut after uppercut. after uppercut. My God. How is CZB not out cold? How is CZB still standing? How is he not out cold? Sam carries him halfway across the ring, throws him over the shoulder like a rag doll, and slams him to the mat. And Sam, just look at that. Look at the athleticism. 280 pounds just soaring to the top rope as CZB lays motionless on the mat. What is Sam going for? Huge 280-pound splash across the ring goes Samuel McTavish. I don't think that Sam should be going to the top rope, but it worked no less. And here we go. There's that crossface, the modified crossface with the arm locked behind his head. Modified crossface there, wrenching at the neck and torquing that arm of CZB. We've seen Sam do this on Jackson Bates many times. We've seen him do this in his career many times. Remember, it's submission or KO. Will CZB tap out? Will CZB tap out to Samuel McTavish? I do not believe CZB has tapped out many times, if at all, in his career. Will this be one of the first times we have seen in a long time? CZB's got to stay alive here. He's got to stay alive. Sam wrenching away. And there's knees. Knees in the back of the skull. Punches from CZB as he escapes. CZB escapes. And a lariat from CZB. Brilliant strategy there from the crazy bastard. Slaps and chops to the face and chest of McTavish. Sam pops up. And a poison rana there from CZB. A pop-up into a poison rana from CZB. And could it be? Could it be? The running knee from CZB connects. The running knee connects. Classic CZB now. And now into a submission of his own. Wrenching across the face of Sam. Remember, CZB wants to hit that death by numbers, that punt kick, or that paradigm shift, the elevated DDT. But he's got Sam locked in. Sam is the bigger man. Does CZB have a full hold on him? Does he have a full grip on Sam McTavish? Can he make him tap out? Sam is struggling here. He's struggling. He's got nowhere to go. What he's got to do is shift the hips and turn inside and face CZB so he can break. Look at the hands of CZB. He's barely pulling at the jaw. I don't think he has it all the way locked in. But he's got Sam's body locked in a twister. He's got him locked in a twister, which is why Sam can't go anywhere. He's got to shift those hips. He's got to shift the hips and fight the face of CZB. Maybe distract him. Punch him in the face. Rake the eyes. Something to break this hold. This has gone on so long. This has been too long. Sam's going to tap out. He can't stay in this thing. CZB's losing grip, though. I think the body of Sam is too big. CZB's losing a hold of Samuel McTavish. He's been in this thing for over a minute. And there we go. He broke the hands, right hands of the skull of CZB, and he fights out. Just like I said he had to do. Great strategy into the double underhook. And a butterfly pile driver there from CZB. And that could leave Sam unconscious. Are you kidding me? Sam just popped up. Listen to this crowd. Sam just staring CZB dead in the face saying, "Is that all you got?" in his Scottish accent. Saying, "Is that all you got?" to CZB. And CZB saying, "Come on, let's go." And a lariat from Sam McTavish. A lariat from Sam taking out CZB. Sam's got to try to hit a finisher here. He's got to try to knock him out. He's got him up in fireman carry and just knocking the back of the neck, the back of the skull against the turnbuckle. That could do some serious brain damage. Sam's got to find a way to beat this guy. The crazy bastard he is. Sam's got to find a way to beat him. Stop pausing, Sam. Let's go. This isn't a video game. We got to take the fight to CZB if you want any chance. On the top rope, fireman carry. Nice senton, rolling senton there from Sam, and a lariat from Sam McTavish. Unbelievable, elevated rolling senton off the top rope with CZB up on his shoulders. And look at CZB. CZB getting to his feet. Are you kidding me? These two are in a war. This reminds me of the Xavier versus Volkow match. just back and forth brutality and staring each other down now. Both saying, come on, screaming at each other. Former friends, if you will, and now trading elbows. Elbow from Sam, elbow from CZB, elbow from Sam, elbow from CZB. These two will not quit. Trading forearms, back and forth, back and forth. They go repeatedly, over and over and over and over again. These two hate each other right now, trying to bring death to one another. And that's what they're going to have to do as they're still trading. Who is going to prevail? Who is going to come out on top? Who is going to succeed? Sam knocks CZB back, right to the gut of CZB. Does Sam have this thing won? Does Sam have this thing won? Hits the ropes. CZB pops up in a high knee and a second running knee. CZB's got Sam on the mat and he's looking for, is it the death by numbers? No. That was a high knee from CZB. I thought it was the punt kick. CZB in the other corner. And there it is. Another knee. It's got to be the fourth or the fifth knee. And CZB in the corner now saying, what do you have, Sam? What do you have left? Sam's going to get to his feet. What is CZB looking for? And look at Sam stand up after 4 goddamn high knees delivered. CZB had the opportunity for a death by numbers and he skipped out. And another knee from CZB. Sam looks to be out. No. Sam's still getting up. He's still getting up. Damn it, Sam. Win the match. Make the resilience worth it as he flicks off the crazy bastard. Sam flicks off the crazy bastard. CZB says, suck it. A chop to the skull. Picks up Sam, drops him on his head. And now grabbing the skull and the arms of Sam, and CZB stopping away at the chest and the face of Sam McTavish. Not stopping. CZB is not quitting, just repeated stops, and the ref has no choice but to call it. I don't even think Sam's knocked out. Look at CZB still going. No. Sam's unconscious. Sam is unconscious. Damn it to hell. And still, your God of Sanctum champion, CZB. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was a brutal contest and a brutal ending, but we have one sponsor left. We'll be right back.
Mr. Turtle, how many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop?
I never made it without biting. Ask Mr. Owl.
Mr. Owl, how many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop?
Let's find out. 1, 2, 3.
How many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop? The world may never know.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching that extremely brutal co-main. But I have word that we are standing by with the runner-up at solitary confinement, the Bristol Bastard, Vincent Payne.
Allow me to be the first to congratulate you, Xavier and Philip Adams. That was 2 very impressive matches. And it looks like we could be on a full collision course. But let me remind you, this is no VIP you're up against. This is the Bristol City Bastard, and under the tutelage of the English General Brodie Reeves, I'm a more vicious version of Vincent Payne, and I will bring the pain, and I will snap arms, and I'm coming for that Lincolnshire belt. Jackson, that belt deserves to be around the waist of a true Englishman who can represent it as they represent this country. So, I'll leave you all with this. Whilst I know how truly dominant guys like Xavier and Philip are, there's no doubt we're looking at the top of the food chain here in the Sanctum for the foreseeable future. Just know this, with these wins tonight, just know what's in your future. Vincent Payne, the next Lincolnshire champion.
Well, strong words from the Bristol City Bastard. But up next, we have our main event of the evening. Freddie Fox versus our Lincolnshire champion, Jackson Bates. And this one has been brewing for quite some time. Months ago, Freddie began telling Jackson that he needed to change. He needed to find a different side of himself if he wanted to win the matches he was in. Jackson found himself on the losing end of 2 title matches, once against Michael Mayhem Matthews and Al Walker at Crash and Burn, and another one trying to challenge Mayhem again at Summer in Vegas. And to Freddie's advice, Jackson never accepted and always tried to go his own route. This has brewed over. And at Shift of Seasons, Freddie Fox beat Jackson. One-on-one, no title on the line, but he had his feet on the ropes. I don't know if Freddie was trying to show Jackson how to do it or what exactly, but man, are we in for a treat. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Skegness Sanctum Lincolnshire Championship. And here we go. The number 1 contender, the man who beat the Lincolnshire champion, Freddie Fox. And again, as always for our championship matches, we're going to have official introductions here once they're both in the ring. But again, Freddie beat Jackson at Shift of Seasons. And no less, I mean, Freddie has looked good. He is also the number 1 contender for the Wingman Championships right now with his partner, Sir William Kingdom, but they've been involved in some nasty back and forth with a man that I think everyone seems to know, the patriarch, Duncan Riley. They've been battling in the wits of trying to, slash tires, crash cars, tear down houses. It's been insane. Is Freddie distracted going into his match tonight with Jackson? I think that's going to be telling, but Freddie looks to be in good spirits. We saw him laughing all the way to the bank just a couple days ago after he low-blowed Jackson backstage with no words to be said. I found that kind of interesting. So it remains to be seen exactly what kind of mood Freddie's in tonight. But he's going to have to get it done. He's going to have to submit the champion. There is no knockouts in this match. Knockouts do not matter. This match is submission only. We've seen several Lincolnshire Championship matches, Lincolnshire regulation matches. No rope breaks count here, but we have a 20-second count out. You can be disqualified and lose the title. Remember that. Jackson's very upset with Freddie, it seems. It could cost him. And here comes the champion. Listen to this crowd. A partisan crowd a little, if you will. A little bit of booze here. I find that to be kind of interesting. As Jackson Bates, our Lincolnshire champion, makes the walk. Makes his way down to the ring. Or again, we're going to get official introductions here shortly. That red strap and gold in hand, as he has carried that for 112 days as of today. 112 days he's been Lincolnshire champion. He's defended it countless times. I believe this is his 6th or 7th title defense in just 110 days. And he looks to overcome an obstacle that he has yet to do. He lost to Freddie Fox at Shift of Seasons. He put up a hell of a fight, but eventually he couldn't get the job done. I mean, he couldn't get it done when it mattered. And that's been a little bit of a theme for Jackson throughout his career. He seems to lose the big ones and win everything but. In great shape here, Jackson donning all black, as was Freddie Fox. Yeah, listen to this crowd. We heard Freddie Fox get some boos, but Jackson's getting a little bit of a mixed reaction. The flag bearer and the number 1 contender to the Lincolnshire and the Wingman Championship. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is what it's all about. The Lincolnshire Championship. Here's our introductions. Introducing the challenger from the Netherlands, weighing 212 pounds, Freddie Fox. And the champion from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing 240 pounds, the Lincolnshire champion, Jackson Bates. Here we go. Big fight feel, our main event of the evening. It has been a stacked card so far. This should be a banger. Remind you, 15-minute time limit. If it goes to a draw, Jackson retains. No rope breaks, 20-second count out. Submission wins it only. Bates, Fox, now the bell rings. Jackson goes to throw an elbow. Freddie catches him. Immediately starts to drag. Jackson reverses with some elbows to the gut of Freddie Fox. Hot start here. And Jackson with a huge lariat. Trying to behead Freddie Fox early on as you see the timer in the upper right hand of our screen begin to tick down. Jackson with an Irish whip and a big knee in the corner goes the flag bearer as he tries to shake off maybe a little bit of ring rust, a little bit of anxiety here. Throws Freddie outside of the ring. Could we see vintage Jackson Bates as he's calling for Freddie to get to his feet? But no. Jackson's staying in the ring. I think that's a smart move. He's got to be very careful not making mistakes here. And he's got his back to Freddie Fox. I do think that's a mistake. Freddie grabs him. Irish whip of his own in the corner and a huge Superman punch from Freddie Fox. Could it be early on? Spear from Freddie Fox. And look at the crowd. Look at the crowd. Huge spear from Freddie Fox. Looking for a lariat into a reverse neck breaker and a huge slam from Freddie. Taking Jackson off his feet for the second time. Freddie now picking Jackson up, and a huge chop to the chest from Freddie Fox. Elbow from Jackson. Strikes delivering here. That's what Jackson's known for. Those are deadly. That can change the course of the match. But again, Freddie blocked an elbow. Another Superman punch. Freddie blocked the elbow, hit the Superman punch, and another spear. The second spear. Now strikes from Freddie Fox. Taking Jackson off his feet again. Unbelievable. The first 2 minutes of this contest, pretty much everything Jackson went for, Freddie had an answer for it. He was right there. Beautiful strategy here from Freddie Fox. Irish up against the corner. Drop down from Freddie Fox. Looking for another lariat. Again, another neck breaker slam there from Freddie. Jackson should have scouted that. He should have seen that one coming. And another chop from Freddie, doing what's worked. Is a smart strategy here in delivering huge left hands to the skull of Jackson Bates. Freddie's got to keep doing that. Do what works. Go to the well. Do exactly what we've already seen. Now tying up the legs of Jackson. And a huge knee bar there. Trying to lock up that knee of Jackson Bates. Smart strategy there from Freddie. Take out the legs of the man who stands on his feet and bangs all match. Jackson out the back door and a chop block to the knee of Freddie Fox. Maybe returning the favor there. I was saying taking out the feet of the man who always wants to stand and bang is a smart move from Freddie. And Jackson with a huge knee, and that's what I'm talking about. Delivering those knees on his feet. That's where he stands best. Hitting his headbutts, elbows, knees. But a huge Uranagi there from Freddie Fox. Dropping Jackson on the back of his head. Freddie may be looking for his finisher there, but Jackson with the mounted punches. Luthez press, delivering some right hands to the face of Freddie. And finally we're seeing some offense from the flag bearer. And we're going to have to see a lot more if he wants a chance of winning this match. And here we go. As I say it, strikes, punches, all in the corner, just hammering away at Freddie Fox. Great move there from Jackson. He looks exhausted already. I mean, he's had to fight from underneath. Now in the corner. Oh, look at that. And listen to the crowd. And a face wash from Jackson. Jackson saying, suck it to Freddie Fox. But this is bad blood. We heard Sir William say it earlier tonight. These two men hate each other. And could we see some Vintage Jackson Bates, as Mr. Vegas likes to say, with a suicide dive to the outside. Jackson rolling back in, Freddie to his feet. Jackson again through the ropes and another suicide dive. Number two from Jackson. This is classic. Vintage Jackson Bates, vintage Lincolnshire champion, back in the ring, hits the ropes. Number 3 connects to the outside, and Jackson is rolling. This is what we're used to. This is what we're used to seeing from Jackson, and it seems the fire's been lit as Jackson puts Freddie in the powerbomb position, up high, and slam on the apron, spine first and skull first into the apron. That is brutal. We've seen many men do that to their opponent over the course of the years, but look at Freddie. Look at Freddie. He popped right up. Are you kidding me? Freddie popped up in the ring. Jackson trying to deliver some strikes, trying to keep Freddie down. I don't know if that's possible. Freddie may be looking for a springboard, but Jackson caught him. Back and forth action here. Irish whip there, and a high knee from Freddie Fox, returning the favor. Playing Jackson's game is not a smart move as he hits a boot, sending Jackson out of the ring. Playing Jackson's game is not a smart move, but it might be what's needed. It might be what's needed. And here we go. Jackson returns an elbow. Springboard off the top. European uppercut from the champion. European uppercut, taking Freddie off his feet. And another suck it there from Jackson. Right hand into Nightmare Road. Nightmare Road connects. Is it the end? Straight into the throne. We're only 5 minutes in this match. Is Freddie going to tap? We have 9 minutes left. He just hit Nightmare Road. I cannot believe this already happened. Into the throne. Is Freddie going to tap? He's got to get out here. Freddie's got to get out of the throne to stay alive. Is Freddie going to make it? And knees to the skull. Knees to the face of the champion. Freddie now grabbing the arm, trying to take away that power of the throne, wear down the champion. But Jackson has done too much damage, I think. Hard rights to the midsection. Another Luthez press and knotted punches from the champion. I think the damage was done there. Nightmare Road was delivered nearly out of nowhere. And back in the throne! Jackson going straight back to the throne, saying, if you want to repeat what worked, then I'm going to do the same thing. And what I like about this, and Freddie's reversing here, but what I like about this is Jackson wasn't exerting too much energy. He was just holding the throne in, maybe expecting Freddie, and Freddie looking for a high knee, but Jackson evaded. Stops against the rope, strikes from Freddie, into a neck breaker from Freddie Fox. But Jackson was not exerting energy there, which I really like to see. I think that's a smart move. There's still a lot of match left. He knows if he's going to apply this thing, Nightmare Road from Freddie Fox. What an FU to the champion. And could it be his partners? Kingdom Lock is locked in. The Kingdom Lock is locked in. That's Sir William Kingdom's finishing move. The Kingdom Lock is locked in from Freddie Fox, paying homage. Jackson's flailing around. He's got to stay alive. He's got to fight the legs here of Freddie. He stacks him up. Right hand to the body. Breaks the legs there of Freddie Fox. Oh my God. And another attack on the arm there from Freddie. Running up behind, trying to get an attack. Jackson reverses. Tie up here in the dead center of the ring. 7 minutes into the match. My God. These two are, look at this. Strikes from these two. Ducking there, then hitting a wheel kick as Jackson rolls out. What a fight. Freddie running here. Springboard. Somersault plunge over the top. Listen to this crowd. They are cheering Freddie Fox. Freddie picking Jackson back up. 6 minutes and 48 seconds left of this match. Throws Jackson back in. Freddie has got to get submissions in here. He's got to land submissions, or he is not going to beat the champion. Diving elbow off the top. Not a smart move as Jackson rolls out of the way. Freddie's got to go submission hunting here. As Jackson with a hard Irish whip in the corner. That can really rearrange your spine. Throwing Freddie back in the corner again, bringing him up top. What's Jackson going for? This could be bad news for Freddie Fox. Could this be old school Jackson with a heritage driver off the top? Heritage driver off the top rope from Jackson Bates. We've seen those turned in to butterfly pile drivers, but not this time. And he's got the throne locked in deep for the third time this match. He's got it locked in deep for the third time this match. Is Freddie going to tap out? 5 minutes left. Sub 6 minutes left. Freddie, you got to get out of this thing. The legs are grapevine, but Freddie escapes. Freddie escapes, but is the damage done to the neck? Is the damage done to the neck of Freddie Fox? Reverse elbow from Jackson again, and he is on par here. He is on classic Jackson Bates. Nothing but offense. Everything Freddie's trying to do, Jackson has an answer for, and this is not looking good for the challenger. Jackson missing with a grab there, and into another Nightmare Road. Number 2. Is this it? He's applied the throne 3 times. Number 4. Number 4 is locked in, and Freddie immediately reversing. Now it seems to be scouting this move. He sees the throne coming. That could spell bad news for our champion. And maybe Jackson's dealing damage here, but is he tiring himself out? Is Freddie dragging Jackson into deep waters? That might not be good for the champion as he, oh my God, look at this. He chokes out Freddie with the boots to the throat. Paying homage to former Latino heat there. Jackson's applied the throne 4 times, and here we go. Freddie reverses. Huge forearms to the face from Freddie Fox. The throne's been applied 4 times. Is the damage done? But I still think that Freddie could be taking Jackson to deep waters here. Again! Freddie looking for a Uranagi, and Jackson rolls through. 4 minutes left. Into the throne again! Number 5! Freddie's answered this multiple times. The legs are grapevine. This looks like it's it. This has got to be over. When is he going to tap out? Freddie is resilient here. Listen to this crowd. They're hot for Freddie Fox. The crowd is chanting for Freddie. They're screaming. They're cheering him on. Do they want Freddie to escape this thing? And Freddie again rolls through, puts the leverage on the back of Jackson Bates, and rolls through. 3.5 minutes left. Freddie again just taking Jackson down, trying to punish him, deliver some rights and lefts, deal some damage so he can get him into a submission. Freddie's only put him in 1 sub this entire fight, but Jackson has been all offense, and again reversing Freddie Fox. An elbow to the kidney there. Irish whip, and what is he looking for in the corner? Jackson going to the top. What's he looking for here? No. A throne! He's holding throne. The throne, he's choking Freddie from the top, but the ref counts to 4, and that is not legal. Again, you can be disqualified there. That is not legal from the top rope. You cannot hang your opponent, Jackson. And again, listen to that crowd just booing Jackson there, and again doing it to a 4 count. It's the only illegal way here in the Lincolnshire rules, no rope break. You cannot hang your opponent in any capacity. And at Chapter 13 connects from the champion, and Freddie immediately reverses. And Jackson, no, back in the throne again. Legs grapevine. Is this it? 2.5 minutes remain. Jackson's got to tap him out. Freddie refuses to tap. He once held Jackson in this hold for over a minute. Jackson's got to have a collective 2 or 3 minutes here in this match, and Freddie rolls through again. Every time it's scouted. Can Freddie beat Jackson? Does he have this thing won? Can he dethrone the champion of 112 days? Heine delivered. Jackson kips up. Irish whip into the corner. What the hell is Jackson doing? He's taking off the turnbuckle pad and a huge chop to Freddie. This is what Freddie did in their match at Shift of Seasons. Minute left here. What is Jackson going for? And a rake to the eyes from the champion. And listen to this crowd. Listen to this crowd. They're going on the building of the throne. The throne's locked in. Jackson raked the eyes when the ref had his back turned. That's it. Freddie's done. Freddie's going to tap. And no, knees to the face again. I thought he had him with the leverage. Knees to the face. Freddie once more. And a Nightmare Road of his own. That's number 3 to Jackson. 1.5 minutes left into the Kingdom Lock. The second time is this it. Does Freddie tap him out right here? Is this the final time we're going to see the sub from Freddie? Is it all for this? Can he stay? No, Jackson stacking him again. A right hand to the body. Jackson fighting it the same way he fought it the first time. Can he do it? Can Jackson retain? Another Irish whip into the corner after some stiff right shots. And Jackson going to the turnbuckle again. Taking it off again. Jackson with a high knee in the corner. What is he doing? The ref's about to turn his back here. He's got to fix the turnbuckle pad. What is Jackson going to do? Right to the eyes again. Could it be? No! A low blow from Jackson. Into the throat. The ref had his back turned. Damn it. That'd be disqualification. And Freddie taps out. Unbelievable. Are you kidding me? What did we just witness? And here is your winner. And still the Skegness Sanctum Lincolnshire champion, Jackson Bates. Do you hear this crowd? I don't think I've heard Jackson be booed since he entered Skeg Vegas Wrestling. But he hit a damn low blow. He couldn't beat Freddie. He had to lock them in the throne 7 or 8 times. Freddie refused to tap out. And we still have your Lincolnshire champion. Ladies and gentlemen, what a match. What the hell? Who the hell is this? What the hell is going on? Jackson looks as confused as I am. What the hell is this? Oh my God! Are you kidding me? Is it? Could it be? Is it actually Duncan Riley? He's here in the Sanctum. Duncan Riley has arrived. Oh my God! And look at the face on the champion. If you don't know him, now you know. Duncan Riley is in the building, and what in the hell is he beelining towards our champion for? I can only imagine one thing, but these two men have never stared each other in the face. They have never stood in the same ring. They have never spoken. But I have a feeling they're about to. Duncan fucking Riley. Listen to this place. Ladies and gentlemen, this is deafening. This is deafening in here. I don't know what to do. We're gonna have to sign off here. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you at the next Skegness Sanctum show.